Hello students, welcome to your own class. This is शिल्पी दोषी. आज हम अकाउंटिंग के रूल्स डेबिट एंड क्रेडिट के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. In accounting, there are two aspects of every transaction. The one is debit and the other one is credit. The left hand side of the account is debit and the right hand side of the account is the credit. For every transaction, the total of debit side is always equal to the total of credit side. The total of both the sides always equal. That is, the debit side is always equal to the credit side and vice versa. Now, I talk about the classification of account. In the classification of accounts, there are two approaches. The first one is traditional approach. In traditional approach, we classify the accounts in major two heads, that is personal and impersonal. The personal account is basically three types. The first is natural personal account. The second is artificial personal account. And the third one is representative personal account. The impersonal account is of two types. The first one is real account and the second one is nominal account. I repeat, there are two approaches for classification of account. The first one is traditional approach. In this, the accounts are majorly divided into two types of accounts, that is personal account and impersonal account. In personal account, there are three categories. The first one is natural personal account. The second one is artificial personal account. The third one is representative personal account. And in impersonal account, there are two categories. The first one is real account and the second one is nominal account. Let us talk about the rules of personal and impersonal account. पहले हम पर्सनल अकाउंट के बारे में बात करते हैं. पर्सनल अकाउंट, इसको हमने थ्री कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड किया. द फर्स्ट वन इज नेचुरल पर्सनल अकाउंट. In this, we include individuals like Ram, Shyam, Geeta, Sita, etc. Debtors, creditors, the second one is artificial personal account. In this, we include companies, banks, firm, etc. The third one is representative personal account. In this, we include the outstanding expense, prepaid expense, accrued income, and unearned income. These four heads in representative personal account actually represent something. So it is representative. Now I repeat, in personal account, we divide the category in three. The first one is natural personal account like us, the individuals, the debtors and the creditors. Artificial personal account, we include companies, firms and banks, etc. And in representative personal account, we include outstanding prepaid expenses and accrued and unearned income. Now we talk about the impersonal account. In this, we divide the category in the two types. The first one is real account and the second one is nominal account. In real account, we include all the assets, excluding debtors. In nominal account, we include all the expenses and losses. And incomes and gains. I repeat, in impersonal account, we divide the category into the two heads. The first is real account and the second one is nominal account. In real account, we include all the assets excluding debtors, and in nominal account, we include all the expenses and losses and the income and gains. All the liability are included in the personal account because we create a liability from any individual, that is creditors, any bank, that is bank loan, any friend, it is also an individual like friend's loan. So we include all the liability in the personal account. अब पर्सनल रियल एंड नॉमिनल अकाउंट के रूल्स क्या होते हैं? रूल्स ऑफ पर्सनल रियल एंड नॉमिनल अकाउंट. The rule of personal account is debit the receiver and credit the giver. The rule of real account is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And the rule of nominal account is debit all the expenses and losses and credit all the incomes and gains. Now I repeat the rules of personal, real and nominal account. The rule of personal account is debit the receiver and credit the giver. The rule of real account is debit what comes in. जो भी आता है फर्म में उसे डेबिट करे और जो भी फर्म में से असेट जाती है उसे क्रेडिट करे। नाउ द रूल ऑफ नॉमिनल अकाउंट इज सारे खर्चे और लॉसेस को डेबिट करते हैं और सारी इनकम और गेन्स को क्रेडिट करते हैं। इन नॉमिनल अकाउंट वी ऑल्सो इंक्लूड परचेज एंड सेल्स। इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। अब मॉडर्न अप्रोच क्या होती है? द सेकेंड अप्रोच इज मॉडर्न अप्रोच। In this approach, we classify the account into 5 heads. The first one is assets. The second one is liability. The third one is capital. The fourth one is revenue. And the fifth one is expense. The rule of asset is debit the increase and credit the decrease. Of asset is debit the increase of asset and credit the decrease of asset because the asset's nature is debit. So जब भी असेट आती है उसको इंक्रीज मानकर डेबिट कर लेते हैं और जब भी हम असेट कम करते हैं जैसे सेल करते हैं तो उसे डिक्रीज मानकर क्रेडिट कर देते हैं। नाउ फॉर द लायबिलिटी इज debit the decrease and credit the increase because the nature of liability is credit. जब भी लाइबिलिटी क्रिएट होती है हम उसे इंक्रीज कर देते हैं और हमारी जब लाइबिलिटी हम पे ऑफ कर देते हैं या किसी रीजन से कम हो जाती है तो हम उसको डेबिट करके रिवर्स ऑफ कर देते हैं। नाउ फॉर कैपिटल इज debit the decrease and credit the increase. जब भी ऑनर न्यू कैपिटल या एडिशनल कैपिटल इंट्रोड्यूस करता है उसे क्रेडिट करके इंक्रीज कर देते हैं और जब ऑनर ड्राइंग्स के रूप में कैपिटल को घर ले जाता है उसे डेबिट करके रिवर्स कर देते हैं। नाउ फॉर द रेवेन्यू डेबिट द decrease and credit the increase because we know that income क्रेडिट नेचर की होती है। जब भी रेवेन्यू बढ़ेगा क्रेडिट होगा तो इंक्रीज होगा और जब रेवेन्यू घटेगा तो डिक्रीज होगा। अब एक्सपेंस का नेचर डेबिट होता है। जब भी एक्सपेंस बढ़ता है तो वो इंक्रीज हो जाता है और घटता है तो वो क्रेडिट हो जाता है। इट मींस डिक्रीज हो जाता है। I think the two approaches are clear. If you have any doubt, please mention in the comment section. The next video is coming soon on journal entries. Keep watching the videos, like, subscribe and share the channel if you think it is knowledgeable for you.